What's up, my gravy babies, and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. And yeah, we're gonna continue this. So traders restock every hour with your characters level up. Also, it told me that if attacking city guards is the best way to end your journey. We're loading Fort Joy. Oh, you could run away. That's good. That's good. Runaway is important. Waypoints. Fleeing combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoints. You can quickly travel between waypoints. Thanks. There's a shell. I have my weapon. Oh, C is to sneak around. What? No.
Woken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Oh.
I know you.
Sure, I'll sucker punch him. Ouch, I'm a little wounded. I really missed. Ow, oh, that fucking hurts. Don't miss again.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
Oh, I can cast spells I haven't learned yet. What happens if I consume this apple? That gives me 3 health. Okay. Eep, 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 eep. I'm sorry, I don't understand a word you said. Oh, Red Prince, hello.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Yes, I imagine you do. You're made of sterner stuff than I first gave you credit for. Chances are I wouldn't have survived the shipwreck had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
My gratitude is worth a great deal if only you'd realize it. But of course you don't, so we'll leave it at that. Now then, if there's nothing further...
What are you doing on this rock?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
Crack-infested wasteland.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. This and that. Tag along. Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix?
Yeah.
On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept.
Oh,
on
shit.
one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of our kind's revered mystics. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Sure.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of magic
So I can
master.
just have him be what I want? I want it all. He could
Very
be
well.
a wizard.
Onwards then to victory or death.
Sure.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll
I
pick up
hate
the
this
rest
guy.
as we go.
He's so fucking. I was hoping to. I don't know. I guess helps help. Oh, what's down here? There's someone else?
A black cat. I like cats. But I wouldn't eat a whole one.
Oh, there's a child. Hello, child.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Oh. Okay.
The
Like
cat's
cat.
eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Sir, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with
Ugh.
2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
Oh, wait, is she gonna kill her?
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Fire
Come on,
st-
old man. I can't wait all day.
Huh. F5 to quick save.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
Well, let's just.
I find I need you. Help me teach this beast. He must respect. If not, he comes for you next.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you. Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
Burrow
Sure.
looks you both up
Fuck
and
you.
down, sizing up your combined threat.
You don't like
Ah,
cunts.
get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Thanks, baby.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
You want me to... Understood. See, I got used to buy or sell under the barter window. You can also identify and repair items. She has a shirt? Damn. She has no money, you poor little bitch.
There is a safe place.
I guess I'm supposed to follow her. If you take her touch, beware the consequence of...
Hello.
Oh.
You get up for all day, buddy?
Honestly. Where's this bitch taking me? Is this where you taking me to fucking like a creepy looking cave? This guy is like half dead.
Oh, out my face. Them scales won't save you. I'll punch your lights out. Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them. Shut your trap, lest you want what I gave them. Ralvo and his stupid.
I'll put.
It's your ugly mug.
I was gonna give
It's
you.
your ugly.
You don't want healed?
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what I
Sure.
ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could.
Might as
Poor
well.
fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Oh.
It's your ugly mug.
Oh, I could have saved his life, but maybe another day.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
I like this kid.
Shut up! Got you! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again! Ever! You're really fun! Hey, I'm gonna
Oh
hide
no,
somewhere in the cave,
I
and
didn't
you
want
come
this
find
fucking
me.
kid. No, go away.
Ready? Go! I feel
I mean,
You found me! Okay, wait. Why? You don't want to play with me? Oh, just like every grown-up. I didn't want to...
I played a game with you.
Pose.
We're just gonna try to ignore him for now. Do you want some I'll give you a sword and block. And can have this the seashell. Why are you touching these intestines? You're right. Why am I touching them? You can have a pot. And have a bucket. Oh no. I guess I'll just ask for 8 gold. Oh. Um.
Hallowed are its halls. Please, comrade, I have all you need to steel yourself against the brutes that haunt this place. I will accept no more than a pittance for all you may require.
Oh, thanks. Why's this weird squirrel following me? I need the pet pal talent really
No one
bad.
tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire.
Well, if he gets too much, I'll actually kill him.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. No doubt he turns on you next. These humans hate us.
She bows.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great vine in this cave. We trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Wait, before you... I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you...
Just give me a head.
Guys. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
Oh.
You're cheating!
I don't know what the difference is. It won't let me look at the stats. Whatever. Scale armor. This is gonna be way better. Ah! You go ahead and save just in case. Aw.
You can't get me! Too slow!
I'll just let that burn for a moment. They do indeed have durability. What does he have? Dull ones. We can have a fire one. Could always give him that staff though. Oh wait. Oh, I can level up. Ability, shape what your character can do, and then this thing. Sneaking. Thievery. I don't know. Bartering. Scoundrel. Let's see. Leadership. Perseverance. I magicked you, you're dead. I guess I'll just more intelligence. And then Pyro, Lore Master. There. Okay. There's a lady named Sayalia. Well, I should probably check on what she needs before I do this. Might be a quest that
The
way.
young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
She laughs and looks around as though taking in the scenery, though her eyes are still covered.
Many people to meet, many stones to turn. And there is a great joy here, as though the walls and water themselves were made by many smiling gods. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it. Perhaps you keep going. Perhaps you make friends with what you see. There is a great passion in every grain of sand. Maybe you find your adventure after all.
How do you know?
I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
I'm
but
looking
I
for a
won't.
way out
Give
of
up.
here.
There can be a way, Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? My protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out. I know I can trust you. I see it before my eyes. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not...
So I gotta find the dreamer wizard, most likely. You shouldn't do anything out of the ordinary. A cat and a fucking sirloin. Why is everything fucking poisoned over here? A melted dwarf? I want this mushroom. Oh, I can dig stuff up with this shovel. That's good. Tears. I mean, I guess I can take this poison stuff. Maybe I can poison someone with it.
I feel uneasy here.
Oh, something hidden has been revealed. The higher the wits, the more like... Oh. Oh, fuck. Am I gonna die? Holy shit. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this area. Flee combat. Yes. Cannot flee combat. Run! Oh, but she resisted death. I'm gonna have to reload this, aren't I?
Prepare yourself.
Healer!
Well, now I know there's fucking frog demons, I guess. Okay, let's leave the cave instead. Oh, he's dead.
Ashes to ashes. Finally kicked the bucket this in. Didn't think I'd miss his grumbling and boasting, but spirit like that leaves a big hole when it's snuffed out. Rest his soul.
Oh, I could have saved him. That makes me sad. go ahead and quick save once again. Yes. Oh, let's go talk to this Griff guy, I suppose.
So this is for delivery. Surely you'll have one.
You looking for a match? You'll have a good head on most of the competition, that's for certain. A good tail, too. Poor lugs won't know what hit 'em. That's so. Well then, prove it. Down the hatch with ya.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much. Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to find his crate. Let's talk to Butter.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha!
Do you like me?
What's your name? I'm Butter. Nice to meet you.
Butter.
Long enough, I reckon. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Most folks get taken away for the cure after just a week or two. By the divine, haven't I? Back home again. Or to somewhere totally new. Sun, wine. But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
She laughs. The sound fills the air like the ringing of a bell.
Now, wouldn't that be something? Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arks? I have responsibilities here. I can't start running around outside the family. It isn't done. I don't care where you come from. Don't even care who you are, but I feel a connection. Don't you? So
She leans forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
Yes.
Until then,
I just got a kiss on the cheek.
should do you?
Who's Hild?
Hey, you're a little light in your trunk, ain't you? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means. Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Boss don't mind where the gold comes from, long as he gets his cut. Have a look, why don't you? Your cash is plenty good here. Fella in that cage is the thief. Stashed the oranges somewhere before he was caught. If you believe that. Sure do. Ask me, it'd have to be one of them.
She darts her tongue out of her mouth like a...
Some folks, and some reptiles, will do anything to get his attention.
Oh, damn. See what she has. Does she have a good melee weapon? Not really. Wizard hat. Oh, this would actually be pretty nice. It's like a 600 gold thing, huh?
Ain't fit for beasts.
160.
Worse than war rations, these.
Sure. Can I have this box? And a skull.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so
I want to
much.
keep this skull. This is my friend. I can give him these gowns though. Maybe keep the ripped shirt for now. And give him this pocket nut. Yeah, give him this wand. Give him a pocket knife.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Then 40 gold. I need to give him 27.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
I see plenty of liars in my line of work. Snakes, weasels, worms. That fella's square as a pavestone. If he's the thief, I'll eat my boots. Sure do. Ask me. It'd have to be one of those.
She darts her tongue out of
I see plenty of liars in my... Sure you
Okay.
don't want to have a look at my stock before you go? I was serious about what I said. Everything in my pack's been got by special... Fend for yourself, then, fork tongue.
Need something in the kitchen, do you?
Okay, I'll just save so I don't ever have to shop again. Then I want to... Where's this? This is not... This is a bucket.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Got it.
Huh?
When another divine arises, will source change back? What is an army of sources?
Oh, this is a fucking That's a fucking shield.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Okay, I was so confused for a minute.
But why?
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief?
He perks up and wipes his face with his good...
Sahela, you speak to her? She is all right then. Good. Huh. She sees my trouble, of course. She already knows. And she knows I help you out of here in exchange. It is all prepared. It is ready. I am too weak to go. But I must care for Sahela.
Strength, persuasion.
You release me, and I show you the way out. I tell you nothing until I am free. I must return to her.
Damn.
I must.
Success is
I see no
impossible.
one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so. For some time, I think Griff takes his own supplies. Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious, in case you haven't noticed. I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand. Thank you.
Okay. On to the arena. Oh, I don't know. What's this arena that I keep hearing so much about?
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one.
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one. Never mind. The one does not ask such a question. Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once. As you wish.
What?
Nice. Just nice. Hoping the next batch is better than...
We will rejoin our comrades.
60. It's such a fucking creepy.
Who will be next to fight?
The old man looks you up and down.
Will you fight?
Decline.
If you fight, I will watch with great interest.
She sizes you up as you approach. Her eyes narrow.
You've yet to experience the joy and pain of true combat, I see. Not much, I wager. Should you wish to ascend as the One, you must aspire to more than mediocrity. Yet I see potential in you. You have a reason to fight. You could go far. This is how we worship. This is not just an arena, but a temple too. A brutal warrior will ascend. We'll celebrate this hero as the One. The spirit of the One is everywhere. It exists beyond us, yet will someday live in one of us.
Become the One?
I believe you could, but it's not certain. That's a tale only you can tell. I fight not to be named the One, but to reveal the One. As you wish.
What a fucking bunch of weirdos.
When's it gonna be killing time?
I mean...
You come to fight.
Sure.
Who aids you?
I mean, if... Wait, hold up. I think I'm out of my element once again. Wait. I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting these guys yet. This is... Yeah, you know. Oh.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
I mean, at least this helps me understand combat a little better, I guess. Yeah, okay, let the click save. I'm just... Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. I don't understand how I'm supposed to
Can we
figure
get
out
on with
which
this
things I'm
already?
supposed to do first. I think I'll end this episode here, guys, though, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.